Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Heat Signature, which I think is basically going swimmingly. Alright, we got a score to settle with Magic Kanji. God, it seems like the enemies have much better names than we do yet, generally. Alright, 160. I can swing that. I can swing that pretty quickly, in fact. So, first thing we're going to do is grab this node. Rename to Dust Bastion Gamma in honor of Geodust's help. It's true, Geodust did a tremendous amount. Then we get our rechargeable key cloners. And we are 3 strongholds off of getting this. So, it'll be 1, 2, I don't know, 3 probably, honestly. You know, maybe I should have just grabbed this and had this character be super rich immediately. Geodust and his massive inheritance. So I have a wrench and a sidewinder. Rescue Citaspica. Ships flying through a war zone. This might be very difficult due to the flying through a war zone thing, but that also might actually make it easier. Sometimes that happens. A third-party ship can sometimes disable the ship you're working with in interesting ways. Okay. You know, a lot of people would have investigated the ship before doing something like that. I figure, whatever. We're pretty close to the thing. I came in pretty close. Okay, come on. We gotta be careful not to collide with this thing at high speed. Lest we accidentally create another entrance. Bam! Could not have been easier. It does sometimes feel like the Foundry brick is maybe a little bit too powerful. It's very good at what it does. Unscathed. No injuries suffered, no injuries created. Here's the money. I told you I'd have it. I didn't tell you it would be 2 minutes, but I told you I'd have it. So we have 10 money left, and there's no chance that we are ready to start the personal mission, right? Rescue. Oh no, it's kill a guy aboard a ship where everyone is armored. Let's go make some money. Assassinate Breaker Orchard with no living witnesses. Listen, if I can't get a no living witnesses clause accomplished with just my wrench, I don't think I even deserve to have a heat signature. Is that how that works? What is this game named after? Alarm time on this ship is 48 seconds, so creating an extra door is maybe feasible. This time we're gonna be smart and we're gonna dock. 3 back from the door, huh? You know me. Pretty sure that was right. Alright, let's just try to get this ship repaired real fast. Objective killed, return to station. You're damn right, objective killed. I imagine it's not even about flushing them into space. If the brick hits the room you're in, probably there's some explosions and stuff that just do the job automatically, right? Like instantly. Okay, easy. Let's save the liberation. So lots and lots of armor, huh? I mean, we only have to kill 1 guy. But the ship has a lot of guards, and it's a very large glitcher ship, which means there's going to be a lot of ground to cross. An overpriced rechargeable high-capacity stealth shield is a pretty powerful thing. A couple of teleporters might be better. We can get an extreme range key cloner with 3 charges for $6. Then a pair of visitors. We have 8 left. Get a high-capacity glitch trap to just help us clean up any mistakes. Oh, and to actually kill the guy. How about that? I think we might actually be able to do this already. I want to try it. 191. Okay. That is 3 minutes. We have a little under 3 minutes by the time we get to the ship to get this done. All right, let's just draw up on it here. Do we know where exactly? Alarm response time is pretty long. I do love this ship. Oh man, the fire extinguisher injector is parping? I don't even know what that means, but it's gotta be bad. It says it's bad in the owner's manual. Alright, well, let's have a look at the situation we have wrought. So first we're gonna very carefully not enter sensor range. Okay, I am in a place where I could easily be shot. So we're just gonna wait a second. Okay. So this is pretty easy, right? All we have to do is walk in here and drop a glitch trap on the guy. Okay. So I got that guy to fire. I think I'm going to sidewind to like right here. I need to be not in the path of that. Take the glitch trap. Drop it right there. Perfect. And then, you know, I don't actually know what happens if you like visit into your pod and then die. Or like you visit into your pod and start flying away. Does it actually snap you back? It probably does. Let's not chance it. Sidewind, and we're gone. Later, nerds. He'll suffocate eventually. Where am I? Oh, home station's back this way. It's kind of taken a while. There we go. Okay. The thing about Geodust is he's not really a doing my own work kind of guy. You know, you just gotta work smart, not hard. The good news is we did everything. The other good news is we can keep playing with this guy for a little. Yeah, like we can do 1 or 2 more missions because he still inspires quite a lot of liberation progress. We could steal the Kalamala contraption without triggering an alarm. That really doesn't sound like my thing. This, however, this sounds like my thing. Let's steal a thing that's not very well protected. Because I bet all they're protecting it with is a spaceship. And, I mean, it may as well be a wet paper bag. Oh. Listen, I'm all about crashing into stuff. But let's do it on purpose. Oh, dear. They've put the thing, I think, in a central room. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. Let's get on board and actually suss out the situation here. No, of course not. Ridiculous. Yeah, so all we have to do is make contact with the front right quadrant of the ship. That's a pretty big target, although it'd probably be good not to hit the room that the thing is in. Perfect. Let's just unload these exhaust vanes. You know, it's probably fine. Probably fine. Okay, timer's a little tight. Really, all this means is that I can't screw up docking. Okay. Oh, and I got the room that had all the people in it. Easy. I might be the greatest thief of all time. Okay, well, I think that might be the end of the character. Because our liberation progress inspiration is probably going to be pretty poor now. 63. Yeah, look at the tiny little progress on that bar. Geodust is going to retire and die as he lived, in perfect safety, while never actually fighting anybody. Bam. Hey, we don't need this. You know what I'd like to retire is his pod. If we could have retired that pod. So, kill an off-world security officer who tortured my girlfriend with a rechargeable stealth shield. Rescue my idiot daughter who got captured by the Foundry with a Sidewinder. Restockable impact subverter grenade launcher. There's the winner. Steal the love object to make enough money to pay off my girlfriend's debt. Angel Bader, welcome to the team. I want to steal the love object. Can you help me steal the love object? Probably. Alright, easy. So we have a bunch of liberation stored up, right? This is enough to blow out the glitchers, or the off-world security station, right? So let's get this. A little bit of starting money. Unlocking the pod this way allows you to purchase it if you want on any character. High capacity is good. Maybe I should have gone for this instead. I don't know. If we decide we really want high capacity key cloners, we can always come back and spend a liberation on it. But honestly, I don't think that... I don't think high capacity is all that necessary. 3 key clones ought to be enough for any ship, as we have seen in the past. So this would require us to take the ship that has an awful lot of shields on it. We are not ready for this yet. It's available. We'll get it. Rescue Villa Herschel with no living witnesses. I have a subverter grenade launcher. What I'm thinking here is, if this ship has any sentry guns on it, we could potentially use those to complete the mission for us. Let's see how feasible that is. If the pilot is armored, this might be a tough one. What pod am I flying? I don't even know. I guess we'll see when we zoom in here in a second. Oh, it's the brick. Well. I mean, listen. I hate to be repetitive. I hate to seem intellectually bankrupt here, but maybe we just, like, brick this thing, because this looks hard. Alright, the pilot's not armored. If we could just if we landed a blow right here, it would solve everything. No living witnesses? I can do no living witnesses. Oh, I can do no living witnesses. Wait. I was going to miss. There we go. Perfect. The turbo injector, you know, it's never doing what it should be doing. We might have to get a new one. Alright, so we don't have a lot of time left to get in here. But it shouldn't be a problem. All I have to do is not accidentally crash into the thing so hard that I damage myself. Oops. Well, that was... Okay, good work, me. What I actually want is to hook up with it. I'm trying to hook up with this wall of the... Darn it. Well, shoot. Never mind. We sure did murder those 4 men, though. Into space. Alright, let's try again here. Let's... Sentry gun missions are particularly valuable for us. Sorry. As long as they don't have the pacifist clause. Or the ghost clause. Now, we could use our subverters to deal with shield guys, but this ship has a lot of guards. It's really important that we not get murdered. We have 108 money. We could go buy a crash beam or a subverter or something. We can get a 3-charge crash beam. We probably want to buy rechargeable. No, I just don't think we're going to be able to do this. Not yet. We need some tools. Without being seen or harming anyone. No, my tools are not... I mean, Don't kill or knock out anyone. We could just like Benny Hill our way around the ship. Nah, let's get this done. Ship has a lot of guards. We have to assassinate one in particular. Very tight alarm response time. Let's be careful. Also, this is kind of the phase in the character's life where I'd be overjoyed to see a ship to hijack, so let's try to keep looking around here. It would be neat to get some free loot, wouldn't it? Oh, well, I mean, it is an assassination mission, though. So we don't get a good read on where the target is until we step on board here. But they're almost always in an exterior room. So the pilot's pretty deep. I would have a hard time hitting this room accurately, I think. There's a lot of heat sensors. There's not... I mean, hold on. Before we make any decisions, that's just money laying on the floor over there. Now, we can use subverter grenades to unlock doors. Subversion breaks door locks. But then I would have very limited time to get over here. So I think, as unlikely as it is that we're going to be able to just brick this, I also think that I don't have another way of accomplishing this mission. So we'll give this one good swing. And if it doesn't work out, then we go back home and we take a different mission. Alright, here we go. I think I missed it, too. That time I definitely hit it. Gotta back off a little bit more. Ooh, I couldn't tell. Oh. I'm not sure what happens if you press the don't press button. I must not have gotten it. Can I get close enough to see the outcome before it hits the station? Nope. Darn it. That, it was close. I thought I might have hit the right room. Okay, Angel Baiter's having a little bit of a tough start, you know. These things happen. We just got to find a mission that's exciting, a mission that works for us. A medium-sized glitcher ship, commit a rescue, tight time limit. There will be shielded armored guards. Well, it's an exciting idea. This looks very difficult. No kills. But I mean, you know, the brick makes a lot of missions easier than they would otherwise be. And this doesn't have a normal time limit, and 70 seconds is a long alarm response. We might be able to pull this off. No kills. We just have to be very cautious with how we brick the ship. Alright, so let's get on board, get a little readout from the ship, plan our action here. Okay. This would be a tough one to do even with a brick. Like, we have to brick part of the ship here, somewhere here. Then we'd have to get a subverter grenade to the door, and then we have to get him out. We just don't have any tools here. I need a teleporter of some kind. Maybe what we do instead of accomplishing the mission is just brick our way into the back wall and try to steal some stuff? Or maybe we should just go hunting for random ships. Try to, like, get a cool thing. It's not going to show me the layout again. You know, I don't think we can do this. Let's head to a different friendly station, because I feel like this station's just giving us bunk missions. But let's look for something else to hijack in the meantime. What is this? Oh, that's just a station that I didn't free. Awkwardly in the middle of my territory. I guess we'll go here. Man, I can't find anything out here. Turns out space is mostly void. Yeah, alright. Oh, hello. Got one. Who's the sucker today? That's a small ship. Oh yeah, these guys are... Well, a small amount of armor-piercing rounds. I guess I'll take a concussive gun. Maybe that'll be useful. There's some more rounds up here. Okay, good to know that if we find an empty armor-piercing gun, like we did before, we'll be able to make some use of it. Alright, let's go hunting for something a little bit better. Ooh, this is a nice station. Yeah, this mission, it turns out, it's impossible. You know, it's not my fault, just couldn't be done. Capture Paloma Glass aboard a large sovereign ship. A lot of guards, but none of them are special in any way. Pays pretty okay. We might have to employ a little bit of our wrench ninja skills here because a lot of guards with no particular defenses versus our no particular weapons approach. This will be fun. It'll be some good action gameplay. Alarm response time's 18 seconds though, so we cannot afford to screw this up. Oh, shoot. I didn't think you'd be able to see that far. Throw me off your ship quickly. Okay. Yeah, I was very surprised that guard has been to the optometrist recently. Well, listen. Listen, I can hear it already. I know what you're saying. Hey, SB, you big idiot. Why don't you take a mission that's not the lowest mission on the board? Why don't you just, like, give yourself a little momentum? Pride. Pride mostly is the reason, but yeah, okay, fine. Fine, you're right. Let's do one that we can definitely do. Non-lethal weapon required. Capture a guy. Yeah, okay. This looks easy enough. Skeleton crew. Alarm response timer's a little tight. We definitely want to do this in a semi-stealthy fashion, but traditionally that's pretty easy to do on a skeleton cruise ship. I really don't like these sovereign ships. I don't like the look of them. Wow. Skeleton crew indeed. There's nobody over here. The good news is we're going to get some loot out of it at least. Well, a slipstream just feels like cheating. And to be perfectly honest, though, pretty much everything in the game feels like cheating. Okay. That is all of the loot, but there is one guy left over here. I'm just going to steal the ship. Okay. Ooh, these guys have log blades. I'll take one of those. Can never tell when you might need to cut somebody's head off. Right? This is a thing that everybody does all the time, right? It's not just me. I feel sad about it, though. Assassinate Kaylee Cadiz, kill no one else. High pay. Many sentry guns, a time limit. I mean, this looks doable. With Fiasco's intel and the pay, this is, like, pretty solid. And it doesn't actually look that difficult from the board. There must be a catch. It's an assassination, which is traditionally a fairly easy mission type. And of course, We could do it, you know, our way. Well, we certainly could just grab the intel and run. We did get this concussive gun as well. Yeah, the thing is, it would be hard to kill this guy without making trouble. And I would like the stuff. We'll get 51 seconds to get to the pilot if we set off the alarm. That actually seems very doable. I'm just taking the ship over. Wow. Solid start. Great. Great work, me. Alright, hold on. Things aren't over yet. 40 seconds is a lifetime. We got this. We got this. Alright, at the very least, we got this. Okay, yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. Alright, we'll go back and get that loot in a second here. Shoot. I guess it seems like nobody noticed his yelling, so maybe I didn't have to react so harshly. Okay, what do we got here? A long-range Sidewinder. I think I saw a subverter on the floor as well. Alright, emergency shield. Remember, we can't kill anybody. Although I think these guys all have concussive guns. Yeah, so actually a shield is fine. And we haven't really had opportunity to use one yet. Alright, let's just finish the job here. I mean, you know what a shield looks like, though. Sure, stash that. Is there anything else? Let's stash you and you. I'm gonna trade out my concussive gun for a concussive shotgun. Okay, a little bit of loose cash, ship secured. We can definitely make some money on this one. Alright, there we go. Couple of missions that are actually within my skill range. Ship love. I found the ship love object is going to be transported on. I've got someone in place to dispatch it. Okay, let's have a look at what that is going to take. It's on a very large off-world security ship. We're going to need a lot of ways to deal with shielded guards, or we're going to need to brick it. I'm not opposed to just bricking it. Let's accept. Hold on. This totally might be doable with just the brick. People have a tendency to store their things irresponsibly near the edges of their spaceships. I cannot really understand what would drive someone to behave this way, but listen. I'm not complaining. I'm just judging very loudly. Okay. Blow out one of these two rooms and we're set. This one, ideally. We could deal with this because we have the slipstream and the stealth shield, but this would be best. And then after this, we're going to lay off the brick for a while because it's trivializing the game. Okay, that was the right one. Pretty sure. Wait, now I'm not as sure. Was that the right one? 103 seconds, okay. I didn't check the alarm response time before doing that, which is probably a bad idea, because that could have ended in tears. Okay, come on, me. Come on. That doesn't help, game. Do I have a visitor? No. Okay. There we go. Stash that nonsense, and let's get out of here. Yeah, and to be perfectly honest, it's not that difficult to trivialize the game in almost any way you want. It really is a game about sort of making your own entertaining challenges. And I'm not doing a great job of that right now, but I got a little bit frustrated, failing over and over and over again. So, how many liberations do we have available? 2. So we're starting our way down toward the last area. And we actually have to do one that isn't. Here, we'll do this. We have to do one that isn't sovereign before we can actually reach sovereign space. I didn't bother to make sure that we could get adjacent to sovereign space. Subverters are pretty good. Slipstreams are pretty good. I mean, I feel like we have a pretty good handle on these particular types of weapons. I'm going to save this liberation for the next character. So where are we at liberation progress-wise? 89%? Alright, well that'll have to do. So I have a lot of money now. We made a huge amount of money off of my personal mission. Anytime your personal mission is steal a thing. Overpriced self-charging high-capacity subverter. Welcome. Welcome aboard. You are the toy. Alright, let's get a teleporter or 2. Maybe a key cloner? But the self-charging subverter will solve an infinite number of shield guards. In fact, it will solve an infinite number of shield guards so effectively that we probably don't even need other tools. I guess we still have to be able to deal with these guys. But I can just wrench these guys. Alarm response time is a problem. We're going to have to be able to get to the pilot. So we're going to need teleporters for that. Or at least teleporters will really help. Rechargeable swapper's not bad. I think this might be the first time that we've used a self-charging item. At least on camera. And I think these are great. So a rechargeable swapper. An extreme range swapper is definitely better. The swapper is the one where extra range I think is most important. We're probably not going to need our emergency shield for this. Let's go ahead and sell that. These will both be useful. We don't need the long blade. A long range sidewinder, and then we'll just like buy 2 visitors so that we can do the double visit trick. I think we might be able to do this now. Now remember, the ship has to be left intact enough to fly. It does not have to be left any more intact than that. So we might do a little bit of remodeling on our way to the goal. There we go. I got it eventually. Alright, so his shield is subverted, and you can see our thing will slowly self-recharge. So we actually just have infinite uses. But it is timed. We have to be careful not to run it out in a situation where time is of the essence. Oops. I threw my subverter at him. I was targeting the throw of my wrench, and then I was like, oh, wait a second. I need to subvert him first. So I right-clicked, because that's... I just threw the subverter at his shield. A restockable impact subverter grenade launcher with 5 grenades in it. We really didn't get to use the subverter launcher at all, which is a shame. We'll use it here. May as well. Hate to have a tool like this go. There we go. So they don't know it yet. Oops. I meant to wrench you. So they don't know it yet, but their shields are all subverted. So that guy will down himself. And then we can just do whatever we want to these guys, basically. Where's my wrench? Here. Oh! I got both of them with 1 throw? I didn't realize that was a thing. So, yeah, we blew the alarm, but we blew the alarm late enough that it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and get another good solid subverter grenade launch. Yep, and those guys will just down themselves. Oh, so wait a second. A guard with a subverted melee weapon. No, he will not just knock himself out. I thought one of those guys had knocked himself out. But I must have just hit 2 of them with a melee attack? I don't think that's a thing. Maybe when the one guy was knocked out, his wrench flying out of his hands hit the other guy? Ooh, careful. Don't want to accidentally brick the ship. It's fun to brick spaceships on purpose. His shield's not subverted is what it is. I just knocked myself unconscious on that shield, by the way. So that's why that didn't work. Hold on. We're going to get in there. We're going to resubvert his shield, and then we're going to test this, because this is a 100% safe testing ground. Alright, so high-capacity subverter. Okay, you're pre-subverted, but he just got subverted, right? We'll be able to tell because his shield, yeah, it looks like that. So when he runs over... No, it totally does work. Okay. So shields, if you try to hit a guy who has a shield on with a melee weapon... Oh, maybe, you know what? Maybe I didn't knock myself out. Maybe he just wrenched me at the exact same moment that I wrenched him. And my wrench attack was just meaningless because of the shield. Okay. Well, this is good solid science, you know? These are all things that might be important to know on a future character. Okay, who else is... Oh, wow, that's a lot of guys. Okay, so they're all subverted. But we still have to watch out for the melee ones. Just teleport a wrench to me. Okay. Yep, there's an intruder. You heard right. Okay, that's all of them. Do I still have that concussive... No, I sold my concussive shotgun. Am I supposed to... I guess it doesn't matter. I could kill these guys. This thing's empty anyway. Yeah, we'll just... We don't actually have any lethal weapons. Oops. I'm missing. Oh, there's not subverted yet. Okay, got a bunch of them. Let's real quick tap this guy. Re-equip the subverter. Finish subverting those dudes. Wrench. Throw. Okay, there we go. And which one of these is my wrench? Oh, it's not marked. Oh, no. Well, whatever. We'll just take a wrench. And we should empty out any weapon crates that are on the ship, just in case they contain something that's really cool that we want to retire with. But my suspicion is we are not going to find anything meaningful in here. Sure. This self-charging subverter, though, this is getting retired. Oh, right. This isn't that thing. This is a different thing. I want to leave this ship immediately. How do I best leave this ship immediately? Let's take this way. Getting a little close here. There we go. It's often best to just disengage from your problems entirely. Into space. Oh, careful, don't crash. Oh. The camera sure does love to dramatically readjust. And you know what? I'm a huge hero. Let's go rob some innocent people. Just real fast. Wow, this is a very small ship. Do we have a visitor? I do. That's all I got? Man. Well, I'll never know I was here. Who's this guy that's in my pod with me? I don't even know. I knocked a guy out at some point and stored him in my pod. If you keep putting bodies in here, as far as I know, they just keep building up. I assume at some point the game engine stops responding. Okay, look at that. So, The situation we are in now, galactically, is that 3 of the 4 forces in this war have been disabled. I don't know how you keep having a war with just one, but we have left the most sinister for last, the Sovereign. It's just an evil name. I don't even know what to make of it beyond that. So we have 1 liberation available. Let's... Rechargeable subverters are good. I guess we can just save it. We can get this with the next character. That's a pretty okay list of accomplishments. To be fair, I think we had a couple of liberations stored up from the last character. But look at this, we're getting it. And Crux Ortega, you know, at least gets to live on in legend at the top of our list of living legends. We are definitely picking this. Wow, typing is very difficult in space. I'm going to blame it on the gravity. The Omni Subverter. It is a wonderful tool. It is wildly, wildly overpowered. So, steal the Dugnak Hardcastle device to make enough money to retire. That's exciting. Kill a Foundry officer. Steal a Chance Experiment to make enough money to retire. And rescue my kid from the Glitchers. A rechargeable high-capacity emergency shield on a Glitcher's tick. Okay, we're going to pick Coretta Outerbridge, mostly because she has the pod that we haven't flown yet. So, that's going to be it for today. I guess let's pop this liberation real fast. We'll just grab Ballwinder Outpost Gamma. Okay, we're only we're only 91 credits off of our personal mission and another huge burst of liberation progress. Like I said, the game's not terribly long. We're probably only a couple episodes out. But I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I'm enjoying it. I think this game is fantastic. I'm really having a lot of fun here. Come back next time. We're killing some Foundry officers, we're burning down some Sovereign space, and we're maybe freeing everybody? And we'll see you then.